Okay, hang on. Jesus. Phone just went flying. Hi. So, you might be wondering, who am I? What are we doing here? What's the story? So, my name's Karen. My life's a mess. Very much been neglecting me, myself, in a variety of different aspects for like a really long time, but just for ages. And I'm like, you know what? I need to sort myself out. I need to work on myself and get myself into a better space, you know, because what's the point in being all like, ugh, you know? Yes, I feel that is the plan. That's what I want to do here. I want to kind of document that. I want to just kind of have it kind of for myself, you know, and to share it with other people. I just had an evening where I sat down and I did a little bit of a meditation, lit some incense, and went okay, and had a bit of a, you can't even see that, but stream of consciousness in my little notebook, and kind of came up with 6 different areas, things that I want to improve on. I'm going to briefly break them down here as like an introduction thing to all this, and then talk more in depth about the one for this video that you can already tell by the title down there, whatever. So the first thing is my creativity. I've just been very uninspired, haven't been making stuff. Anytime I do make stuff, it was for college, get better at making my own stuff, become more educated, read more, The next one is like my confidence. In like myself as a person, in my appearance, and my art as a creative person, all that kind of a thing. And then within that, just kind of taking a bit more care of my appearance. So like, okay, personal hygiene center. I mean, okay, I've been awake for like an hour and a bit. Okay, leave me alone. I'm like taking care of just how I look, which I don't want it to sound vain. In my head that comes off as very vain, but it's not vain, and I need to get around that mindset. Anyway, so then the next one after that is kind of with that, my health, physically and mentally. We're not getting into it now. And then kind of spirituality, mindfulness, meditating, all that kind of a thing. Just find it very interesting, very intrigued by it all, and I feel like no harm in reading about it, educating myself and stuff, and if I find it helps me, no harm. And if I find this like it's interesting but not really for me or my practice in my life, grand. And the last one, which is what we're dealing with today, is my space and my environment and all that, because and this is just the desk and chair. A lot worse what you can't see at the moment. So because with me anyway, if I'm like, I'm going to clean my room, I think this happens to a lot of other people. Like, okay, I'm like, right, I'm just going to clean the desk, I'm going to do the chair, I'm going to do everything, and then you fall into a rabbit hole and you start reorganizing everything, and then you get halfway through it and then you're like, I'm bored, and you stop doing it, and then your room is in a worse state than it was before. So I've got 4 different steps now. I'm only doing the first one today. The first one is doing like surface clean. It was what I'm calling a surface clean. It's tidying the desk. It's putting them clothes away. It's a load of shit down there. Putting it away. Tidying it, right? So that my room, giving myself a vacuum, changing my sheets, because I haven't changed my sheets in an embarrassingly long time. Giving it a clean so I can fucking function in the place, you know? The second one then is to do like a declutter. I want to go through everything. Now, whether I do this in a day or over the course of a few days, I don't know. I'm gonna go through everything and go, I don't need all those books, I don't need all these clothes, what will I keep, what will I not keep? And that whole, I can't think of her name, you know, the picking stuff, like, does this bring me joy, that shit. As an aftermath kind of that, I feel I'll do the 2 of these in conjunction of each other, of doing reorganizing. okay? The feng shui. No, but the flow and just everything in the room is just a bit, you know, like things are in places where they shouldn't really be. And the last thing is I need to do a fat deep clean. Now, the reason I need to do a fat deep clean is I haven't done a fat deep clean in about a year. I'm talking like you're on my windowsill, taking everything off, washing it, bleaching it, you know, like getting rid of everything, moving all the furniture, doing like a vacuum. That's the plan, that's the story, that's what's happening. Because I have ideas of like other like kind of featurey videos to do on each of these things, and we'll talk about them more and about like myself and all that kind of thing, but that's the current plan. And yeah, so we're gonna do a clean. I should show the situation. I should, before we get started, a little before and after, you know. Okay, so this is the situation. We're gonna do with the clothes and then we'll go from there. So okay, clothes and shit are done. I have this bad boy. It's actually fine. It's actually grand. I am gonna kill two birds with one stone. I have a plate and my mug. I think that's it. Like, I need the one mug to bring downstairs anyway. So while I'm down there, I'll make myself a cup of tea and then I'll come up and I'll tackle the gal update. Have my tea. And I have been sat here watching TikTok because I got a bit distracted. But I'm just gonna clear it. I'm not gonna bother like reorganizing it or anything like that. That I'll do that maybe later on or another day or something like that. I just want to clear it so I can do shit on it. These are my favourite lashes. Oh, fuck's sake. So the desk is pretty much done. Depression. So I was washing my like 2 palettes that I had paint and shit on. I need to dry them. I was washing my palettes and put my favourite lashes on. I drunkenly on one of them and I accidentally dumped them in a shit ton of water. Now, to be fair, do I need to buy new ones? Yeah, but to be fair, they've been through a lot. We've been through a lot together, you know, and just don't have to do the hassle of ordering them. I'm gonna leave them to dry and see how they go, see how they feel, see what the story is with them, if I need to throw them out. This is, you know, anyway. Really, the last bit of cleaning anyway is kind of all that shit there. And then I'm just gonna do a vacuum, do my lava, my bed. What these doing? Do I do? Oh, it stuck to my hand. Lads, clean your room. So you find money that you didn't know you had. Clean your fucking room. So without you, I did the finishing touches. Now there's shit on my bed. That's because I've acquired, no, that way, the vacuum. I've acquired it. So we're gonna do a vacuum of my room. So I don't know, I feel like you do a vacuum and that's it. Oh, you're done. And then go change my sheets. And I'm doing the vacuum now because I don't want to put my duvet on like semi-gross floor. So yeah. Bins are empty. I was going to bring it down, but I had to carry the vacuum as well, and it was a box and a bin. And I'm not an octopus. I don't have a million arms. Well, 8 because octopus. So yeah, the last thing, I'm just going to do the bed, and then I'm like, okay, gotta chill out. So yeah, I probably put up a card thing. I'm very sorry. My camera battery just died and I went, I'm not waiting. And I had a shower. So my hair is a bit meh. It's done. Well, okay, the surface clean is done. I'll throw some b-roll now so you guys can see what it looks like. I'm happy. I can breathe. I have a feeling of like ease now that I am in a room that's not, I don't have to climb over stuff in order to get out of it. Like I said, this isn't like the finished product. This isn't like the end of my room renovation journey thing. I have a lot more to do. I know it's going to be like a long process, so I'm going to do little bits of it over several days, or maybe even a few weeks, I don't know. So yeah, I hope that's the first video. Hope you enjoyed, whoever is watching this. If you want to see where this journey of even just my bedroom goes, subscribe, like, all that bullshit. And yeah, I don't know how to end this.